Hi, friends. Welcome to Bright Tales, a world where stories sparkle and creativity shines.
Have you ever felt that something wasn't right, even when everything around you looked perfectly normal? On a quiet, snow-covered Christmas Eve, little Lily sat alone inside her small wooden cottage, the fireplace crackling softly as golden light danced across the walls, while the cold winter wind whispered outside the windows like a distant warning. Just hours earlier, Mama Rabbit had been sitting beside her, gently describing Santa Claus in loving detail. His bright red coat lined with soft white fur, his fluffy beard that shimmered like fresh snow, his round, cheerful belly that shook when he laughed, and the warm, kind smile that made every child feel safe. Lily had listened with sparkling eyes and a heart full of wonder, imagining the magical moment when Santa might knock on her door. But hidden above the cottage roof, quietly listening to every word, was Fang the fox, his sharp ears twitching, his clever eyes glowing with a dangerous idea forming in his mind. He had been hungry for days, and when he heard about a small, innocent rabbit waiting alone on Christmas Eve, he saw an opportunity. Soon after, Mama Rabbit put on her scarf and stepped outside to gather firewood, kneeling in front of Lily before leaving and saying firmly, "No matter what happens, do not open the door for anyone until I return." Lily promised, though a tiny spark of curiosity still flickered inside her. Moments later, a soft knock echoed through the cottage. Lily's ears stood upright. Her heart began to beat faster. Another knock followed, gentle, almost polite. Then a deep voice called out sweetly, "Ho, ho, ho, Lily, it's Santa Claus. I've brought your special blue teddy bear." Lily froze. Blue teddy bear? She had asked for a pink one. She slowly walked toward the door, her paws trembling slightly. "Santa?" she whispered. The voice outside sounded warm, but something felt slightly off. "Yes, dear Lily," the voice continued, but this time he pronounced her name strangely, stretching it awkwardly. Lily frowned. Mama had said Santa knew every child perfectly. "Can I see your beard?" she asked carefully. There was a short pause outside. "Oh, it's very cold out here, my dear. I must hurry to many other children. Open the door quickly before I leave." The urgency in his tone pressed against her thoughts. Lily's heart pounded louder. She remembered Mama's warning. She remembered the red flags, the wrong gift, the strange pronunciation, the rushing tone. But then doubt slowly crept into her mind. What if I'm overthinking? What if it really is Santa and I make him leave? What if I miss my only chance? The fear of missing something magical began to overpower the quiet voice of caution inside her. The wind howled louder outside, almost as if trying to warn her. But curiosity wrapped around her like a spell. Slowly, hesitantly, her tiny paw reached for the lock. Click! The door opened just a crack, and within a second, Fang's sharp claws pushed it wide open. His fake smile vanished, revealing cold yellow eyes and a sly grin. Before Lily could scream, he grabbed her and wrapped her in a rough sack, rushing toward a crooked wooden sleigh hidden behind the trees. The forest felt darker than ever as he sped away. The cheerful Christmas lights in the distance faded into shadows. The snow crunched beneath the sleigh runners, while icy wind stung Lily's face. Her heart raced wildly, tears streaming down her cheeks as regret filled her chest. "Mama was right! Mama was right!" she whispered to herself, wishing she could turn back time. Meanwhile, back at the cottage, Mama Rabbit returned with firewood, humming softly, until she noticed the door slightly open. Her firewood slipped from her paws. Her breath stopped. "Lily?" she called, her voice shaking. Silence answered her. Panic exploded inside her chest as she ran into the forest, calling her daughter's name again and again, guilt crushing her heart. I should never have left her alone. I should have protected her. Snow soaked her feet, branches scratched her fur, but she didn't stop. Just when hope seemed to fade completely and Fang was almost disappearing into the deepest part of the forest, a distant sound floated through the air, soft at first, then clearer. Jingle bells. Bright golden lights suddenly pierced the darkness, illuminating the snow like sparkling diamonds. Fang's ears flattened in fear as a magnificent sleigh soared down from the sky, pulled by 8 powerful glowing reindeer. The real Santa Claus stood tall, his red coat shining brilliantly, his presence calm yet commanding. "Fang!" Santa's voice boomed, deep and powerful, echoing through the trees. "This Christmas is not a night for tricks and cruelty." The reindeer stomped their hooves, and the light grew brighter, forcing Fang to drop the sack and flee into the shadows. Santa gently lifted Lily into his warm arms, wrapping her in his soft red coat. She trembled, not from cold now, but from everything she had felt, the fear, the regret, the realization. Santa looked into her tear-filled eyes kindly and asked, "My dear child, you noticed the signs. Why did you open the door?" Lily lowered her head. "I thought maybe I was just imagining things. I didn't want to miss something special." Santa smiled gently, not with laughter, but with understanding. Bravery is not opening doors quickly. True bravery is listening to the small voice inside you, even when excitement tries to silence it. Those who wish to trick you often create urgency so you do not have time to think. With that, Santa placed Lily into his sleigh, and together they flew back through the shimmering night sky, stars glowing softly above them. When they reached the cottage, Mama Rabbit ran forward, tears of relief pouring down as she hugged Lily tightly, holding her as if she would never let go again. Santa handed Lily a beautifully wrapped pink teddy bear, the correct one this time, and placed a gentle hand on her head. "You made a mistake," he said, "but you also learned, and learning is a gift too." As Santa's sleigh disappeared into the sky, Lily held her mother closer than ever before. That night, she understood something deeper than Christmas magic, that not everything that smiles is safe, not every knock should be answered, and sometimes the quiet whisper of doubt inside your heart is the greatest protection you will ever have.